WhatsApp security issues pose challenges to enterprise risk teams, spanning information security to compliance. WhatsApp is now used by more than 2.24 million people for business communications. However, when employees use the app without the company's permission, there are inherent risks to using WhatsApp for business, introducing the company to data security threats. Welcome to our channel, The Money Bender. Subscribe and let's dive in. Guys, before the discussion, I have a small reminder. These are not advice from financial experts, but these are some of the valuable ideas that could inspire you to get rich and some of the tips to earn money in an efficient manner. Why WhatsApp is becoming mission critical for global business. WhatsApp has witnessed significant growth over the past 2 years, despite the inherent risks related to utilizing it for business. More than 2.24 million people now connect and work together through WhatsApp. The benefits of WhatsApp for business relate to the channel's reach and user base. WhatsApp is the primary communication tool across all of Central and South America. In many industries and in all emerging markets, communicating with customers on their channel of choice means messaging them on WhatsApp. Many businesses already have no choice but to make use of WhatsApp at this point. Pharmaceutical companies that don't incorporate WhatsApp into their digital transformation strategy will undoubtedly fall behind in major markets. The same is true of medical care. Examples of companies that successfully use WhatsApp for business include KLM, Hellmann's, and Netflix. Adidas, the Financial Times, and other companies using WhatsApp for business are getting ahead of their competitors by ditching legacy forms of communication. WhatsApp security issues and threats. There are several reasons why WhatsApp can be susceptible to attack. Backups do not use encryption, which increases the possibility of files leaking into other channels. Similar to Facebook, WhatsApp is vulnerable to the growing problem of misleading and false data. The practicality of WhatsApp for business GDPR compliance is another issue. The most recent version of WhatsApp offers a wide range of privacy options for conversation, status, and profile image content. Restricting these settings can improve security and shield users from WhatsApp's risks. To fully secure WhatsApp for business use, users must take further steps beyond simply locking their account settings. That's because the big three WhatsApp worries for risk teams involve sophisticated threats: malware, account compromise, and compliance risks. Malware. In 2018, Kaspersky Labs discovered that WhatsApp users in Italy had been infected with a Trojan spyware called SkyGoFree. The spyware transformed Android phones into hidden listening devices, enabling hackers to steal private messages, location data, and call logs while secretly listening in on conversations. It was dubbed one of the most powerful spyware tools that we have ever seen by Kaspersky Labs. Similar to this, the North Korean threat actor Labyrinth Chalama recently used WhatsApp to send harmful payloads to victims. Labyrinth Chalama profiles and connects with enterprise employees on LinkedIn and lures them to WhatsApp, where they are hit with malware-laced messages and content, in the most recent attack being reported last year in 2020. Another frequent attack includes setting up phishing websites to fool WhatsApp users into giving personal data. Users are required to submit their phone numbers on websites that act as WhatsApp's online platform in order to connect to the service. Then, they use this number to bombard unsuspecting victims with spam or correlate the number with other leaked data on the internet. These two instances show how different WhatsApp malware campaigns can be. However, because WhatsApp is so widely used, it can easily be included in malicious operators' attempts to infect targets with malware. A lack of visibility into communications continues to be one of the key WhatsApp security issues for security teams. Account hacking and compromise. The richest man in the world was compromised via WhatsApp. The WhatsApp account of Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, was reportedly hacked in January 2020, most likely by state agents. Bezos watched a video that was shared to him in a WhatsApp conversation. The video featured spyware from the NSO group, which entered Bezos' cell phones and stole a sizable amount of data. The allegations were that the sender of the video was someone Bezos knew, Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. WhatsApp is also vulnerable to SMS authentication code theft. An attacker downloads WhatsApp on a device and registers an account with your phone number. The attacker will pose as someone you know and request the code when the app texts you the code. You mistakenly give them access to your WhatsApp because the code truly belongs to your phone number. This socially engineered hack enables attackers to hijack accounts and use them to target the victim's contacts, either to request money or send malicious attachments. To protect their WhatsApp chats, many users keep their conversations in Google Drive and iCloud. In the event that these communications are accidentally erased from the WhatsApp platform, they can retrieve them using this method. However, Google Drive and iCloud backup files aren't really encrypted, making all the backup data accessible to attackers who could access their cloud storage. Regulatory and compliance risks. Using WhatsApp for business comes with some major security and compliance problems. Many industries have strict regulations around how companies can communicate with customers and individuals. Pharmaceuticals is a prime example. A global 100 pharmaceutical leaders' large Brazilian field force was generating over 100,000 WhatsApp messages every month. However, the pharmaceutical sector has rigorous rules about what sales representatives may and cannot talk about when it comes to adverse events, off-label use, and other subjects. Until they implemented the right protection, the company couldn't ensure their WhatsApp communications were compliant. A small number of harmful texts among 100,000 could pose a significant risk. However, there are many other industries where the content of WhatsApp communications risks breaching compliance laws: healthcare, life sciences, finance, government, energy, and more. Without the right tools, security teams have no way to guarantee that compliance and regulatory risks don't appear in WhatsApp correspondence. Guys, that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for joining us and ensure you stay tuned into the Money Bender. Follow for more.